Have you ever asked God for a sign? God, give me a sign that this is what you want me to do. God gives you faith, right? That's a sign. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the evidence or conviction of things not seen. Gideon questions everything. If God is with us, why has all this happened? He doubts, he wonders. But even as he is vulnerable and transparent and honest about his feelings, God doesn't strike him down. So you need to be open, transparent, honest with your feelings. God, I'm angry about the injustice I see in the world. God, I'm angry about what took place in Central Texas. God, I'm angry about what happened in Chatham, Illinois a few months back. See, we need to share those emotions with God. God's not going to strike you down for it. He wants you to be open and honest. Gideon is looking for reassurance, isn't he? I mean, that's what we're all looking for. We're looking for reassurance that everything's going to be okay. I love the story of the little boy who was walking home during a thunderstorm. Lightning was flashing, it was crackling all over, thunder was rolling, and rain was pouring down in droves. Well, his mother obviously was concerned about him. She found him drenched but smiling. "Why are you smiling?" she asked. He replied, "Because every time the lightning flashes, I know God is taking my picture." Now, that's a good way to put a spin on something dangerous, isn't it? Being out there where the lightning's hitting and everything like that. But he found some humor and joy even in the bad circumstances. So can you and I. See, I think we have this in our minds. We need to make everything right in our life. We need to get all of our problems to go away. We need circumstances to be ideal, and then we'll experience peace. No, that's not how it works. Do you think, first of all, that everything's going to be A-okay in your life all the time? No. Your life might be in alignment in many ways, but there's something maybe still that's bugging you, that's robbing you of peace. You know, I try to work real hard on keeping my life aligned, but even with that, there's things beyond my control that happen sometimes, just like in your life. And it's not always going to be rosy. But even in the midst of dire circumstances, or even in the midst where, you know, life seems to be mundane or monotonous. Do you ever feel like your life is monotonous? Like you need something to shake it up, but you really want that to be something good, not something bad, right? Here's the thing. God appeared to Gideon even in the midst of the dire circumstances he was facing. He didn't wait till after or before. The same is going to be true in your life. The storms of life and the questions that ensue don't have to stop for God to give us joy in the middle of them. Because God doesn't correct Gideon for asking honest questions. He doesn't. He just says, hey, you're still called. I'm calling you to do the work I'm asking you to do. And oh, by the way, my presence will be with you, right? You see, the source of our peace, friends, is not better circumstances, but God with us during the circumstances that we face, albeit good or bad.